it had grown substantially. He didn't remember so many buildings, and certainly not the hotel and bank. He vaguely remembered his father visiting the cattleman's saloon. Bruce looked down the main street. "It's bigger than I expected." Trent nodded. "It's grown since I was here," he said as they rode down the street. "There's the registrar's office," he added, pointing to a wooden building next to the sheriff's office. "Well, let's go and file," Bruce said. Trent didn't know what to expect since he'd never been inside a registrar's office. He didn't expect so many maps. It had taken him and Bruce a while to locate their homestead plots on a plat map. But finally, they finished the paperwork, paid the filing fee, and walked out, smiling from ear to ear. Trent pointed to the cattleman's saloon. "What do you say about celebrating with a shot of whiskey?" Bruce slapped his hat against his thigh. "Sounds like a grand idea, Trent." They untied their horses, walked them across the street, and tied them to the hitching post in front of the saloon. As he finished tying Tex's reins, Trent noticed 4 ranch hands loitering on the porch of the saloon. "Where did you sodbusters settle?" one cowboy, a young man with an unruly mop of red hair, called out. Trent shifted his rifle in the crook of his arm. "Half-a-day ride southwest to Salt Flats." "Hell, that's Apache country. I guess we don't have to worry about y'all stringing up barbed wire. The Apaches will have your scalps in no time," the man said. Trent patted his buffalo rifle. "Not if I have anything to say about it. I'm partial to keeping my hair." The redhead turned to look at his companions. "You hear that, boys? This one thinks a single buffalo rifle will frighten the Apaches." The 3 other men laughed. "That's telling him, Red," one of them said. The redhead turned back to Trent as Trent climbed the steps to the porch. "It should," Trent said. "Now, if you gentlemen will excuse my friend and me, we need to wet our whistles." Red stepped in front of Trent. "That's just it. None of us are gentlemen. Now, if you think you can swing that rifle around quicker than I can draw my iron, fly to it." For the first time in his life, Trent realized he had met an opponent quicker than him. It both humiliated him and angered him. He tensed on the verge of testing his assumptions when he felt Bruce's hand on his shoulder. "Fellows, we don't want any trouble. We just want to get a shot of whiskey. It has been a long ride for us." Bruce stepped around Red. "Come on, Trent. I'm buying," he added. Trent thought of Becky and swallowed his pride. He followed Bruce past the sneering Red. Neither he nor Bruce spoke as they pushed through the butterfly doors of the bar. Ranch hands dominated the room. If Trent hadn't known Salt Flats as a cattle town, he did now. The few sodbusters who drank in the saloon kept to a separate section in the back. None drank at the bar. Bruce, however, walked boldly up to the bar and stared at a tall, ugly as homemade sin bar dog until the man stopped polishing a shot glass with a dirty rag and walked over. He just stood in front of them, not offering a greeting of any kind. "Whiskey," Bruce said, and placed a $5 bill on the bar. Without a nod or any other sign that he had heard, the man pulled the labelless bottle with amber liquid from under the bar. Trent said. "Cheap whiskey. Pat would approve. You want it or not?" the bartender snapped. "Yes, thank you," Bruce said and smiled. "Sodbusters," the man mumbled under his breath as he filled the shot glasses. He scooped up the bill and left to make change, as though hoping they wouldn't stay for another round. "You fellas are trading on thin ice," a chubby, middle-aged man with a cherub face said as he pushed his way between Trent and Bruce. Trent glanced at the man. "Yep, I already know that it's a cow town." "Oh, you must have brushed elbows with Red, the welcome committee. Good you didn't brace him. He's killed 8 sodbusters I know of in shootouts." The man paused and shrugged. "Can't say how many he's bushwhacked." "Yep," Trent said. "We met him." "Why is he so against settlers?" Bruce asked. He lifted his shot glass, made a motion toward Trent.